nextgenwalkthroughs.com. This is Rumble Inc. and this is Halo 3 ODST Beginner's Guide to Legendary. Okay, so right when you open up, feel free to take out some of those guys with your 2 rockets, because we're gonna make our way over to this corner of the beginning area and actually pick up 4 more rockets. And be careful not to get killed. There's some health there. And if you don't feel like shooting those first 2 rockets, you don't have to. You can actually probably make it over here easier without getting shot. But never had any too much trouble with it. Now once you get into Scorpion, what you're going to want to do is really just take your time, because there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of enemies shooting at you, and even though you're, I just killed my own guy. Even though your superior is telling you to hurry up and kill these guys or whatever, don't worry about it. Just take your time and take these guys out. Take them out methodically. Keyword. Oh yeah, funny thing happened here. There is supposed to be another wraith right there, but I'm thinking, at this point, well, maybe he's just hiding back a little bit. But yeah, he's not there. Freaking weird. Now I'm like lost a little bit. Like, where the fuck? So expect the wraith to be there, and once you take out the left wraith and some of the guys at the bottom, then creep your Scorpion up. That way you can take out the second wraith, because he won't have a good angle onto you till you actually come down the street a bit more. So there's guys here. As soon as you turn this corner, just aim straight, because there's gonna be this guy right there. Don't worry too much about that guy up there. Usually you have a gunner with you, and he'll take him out, but I don't think I have a gunner this time. As soon as you come around this corner, take this cat out. He's usually lollygagging up there. And then you'll get your another ghost. Then as soon as you turn the corner again, you're going to want to look up and take out just 2 brutes up there. Again, if you're hurt, the whole Scorpion health system works based off your health, not the tank. So the tank can be on fire and getting ready to blow apart. Just concentrate on your particular health, and then you'll be okay. Basically, the whole point is this tank level, to pass it fairly easily. Really, you just have to concentrate on just being patient. Before you turn corners, take out everything in your view. Everything in your view. And if you're hurt, back up, just like this. There's no reason to rush at all. So that part's pretty easy. Once you're done with that area, just pick these guys up and don't kill your own dudes like me. I'll just try to take out this one last brood. There he goes. And rinse, slather, repeat. Keep doing it over and over again. This first part is just really simple, especially when you got, really, when you think about it, in all the Halo series, I don't think there's been a part playing on Legendary where you've been in a Scorpion and it's been really hard. As long as you're patient and you don't rush things, it's a piece of cake. Now the second part's a little bit more interesting, and that's where we're going to have some strategy. Strategery. You're gonna have it to. It's gonna be one of those levels I described earlier, where, unfortunately, you're gonna have to have at least some skill, because no matter where you position yourself, there's enemies that rush you. So, we'll talk more about that once we get there. But now, back to the rockets thing. If you pick up the rockets, just like I mentioned, always leave at least 2 rockets in there. Alright, so you start with 2, and just like I mentioned, you could use them, and then you go pick up those other 4. If you want, you can use another 2. I wouldn't use them until the part where we actually meet up with Dutch. Where there's the door open up and there's a bunch of enemies that will roll out. That's where I use the other 2. But I always leave 2 in the chamber, so to speak. Because what we're going to do is actually, once we take out the group that comes out of the door, we're going to give the rocket launcher to Dutch. And he's just going to go to town, like, taking care of business with people. Taking care of business. It's business. Alright. So once you get that checkpoint, this dropship comes. You really don't have to worry about it too much, except for there's a couple brutes in there with brute shots. And the idea of this, dropship coming is you're supposed to be down there already, battling the wraiths and the other ghosts, and they're going to come up behind you and be throwing frags and brute shots, whatever. So once you get that checkpoint, just back up, and again, just be patient, because that wave will mess you up if you're already hurting, if you're already on that bottom level and you're hurting pretty bad. They'll finish you off real quick. So you got one more race to deal with.
What are you doing up there?
And voila. Come on, one more shot. There you go. Usually takes about 3 shots. If you're lucky, you'll get them turned around where you can shoot that weak spot, but it really doesn't matter. You'll be good there. So once you park your Scorpion, what I do is I park it right there and go up this here a bit. As soon as Dutch cues that door is opening, like right now, throw a couple of grenades, maybe 3, run back to the Scorpion, and just blast those fools to death. And for some reason I left the ghost out by himself. That was weird. And don't worry about Dutch, he's invincible. Invincible Dutch.